João Pedro or Ekitike?
It's an interesting one. It's going to go more of my hate for Chelsea. I think Eberechi Eze ages for Vats. Mbwemo or Madueke.
Let's start from here. Isaac or Gyökeres?
What was the better deal or who performed better?
Hey, everybody welcome. Everybody to the fan page.
I want us to do something. I want us to compare this transfer window signings and tell me
which was the better deal.
Which was the better deal for you?
Yes.
As Bygie talks ball.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's start from here. Isaac or Gyökeres?
What was the better deal or who performed better?
What is the better deal to you?
For now, I think Alexander Isak would be the better deal one because it's Premier League proven. These are both these are Swedish strikers. Sweden, they score quite a lot of goals. But where Alexander Isak is the better deal is because at a point in time, even when Arsenal felt like Alexander Isak was first choice. So because he has played in the Premier League at 20 goals at least for 2 seasons, you know what he's going to give you. Right now, Victor Gyökeres is struggling a little bit. We have not seen Isak for Liverpool, but at least we know him for whatever. Victor Gyökeres just struggling and emipiira league maybe together. But I think Liverpool got it right here, even for the amount of money. I know people will say like, ezo sente zonna nze ndoza zimusana zimujamu. But also when you look at, if you say it in terms of better deal, is that even the amount of money Arsenal zeyafunirako Victor Gyökeres, olabanga era Andrea Beta and Arsenal hit a jackpot because for the amount of goals yali atebye 100 in 2 seasons okumugula 73 okitegeera is just was also a very better deal. But in terms of ani asinza okufunamu, when you look at it in the side of finance, maybe Arsenal yachukuba naye wano in terms of performance, I think Liverpool for Alexander Isak.
Do you think we are ever going to see the Gyökeres we saw at Sporting?
Yeah, we are. And this is the thing, is that Victor Gyökeres, he's going to struggle a lot in these big games. Jamie Tono. The good news is that Jamie Tono, the big games, ziberayonga munana. The league has 20 teams. Those 12 of them are Jabakuba. Olanga we akuba Leeds goal biri agenda kwata abalala bakube hat-trick yote goal zo zijja kujja. In these big ones where defenders be like big tight on him, he will struggle because he will remind me of a player like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I'm not saying in the way they play or whatever, but Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Arsenal fans can remember, he used to struggle in big games. No time ya Man City tomusubirayo kukolera kyamaanyi over Liverpool, but Leeds Satu, hence winning even the Golden Boot. So, Victor Gyökeres, man watunajja basobola. Na mu Champions League, he will cook. Now these big ones, tajja kubasobola. He's still struggling with those ones.
The next pairing, Eze or Vats?
Eze or Vats. Manange, I do not know. Vats is, first of all, still suffering with the price tag. And so there's a price tag. You know, in England, bakutuzaako nogambo bagwe yeteekako ezo sente nti gwe yazeetunza, because now people are like, all that money is spent, which we do not pay all that amount of money for you to smanga pass the ball. We want you to do things. They expect Vats to do Kevin De Bruyne stuff because kusente ze bamutunako, but that is not his problem. He's still a bit getting into rhythm okugira physicality eya league. Naye for the moment, Eberechi Eze nga bwe ngambi wali ku Isak ne Victor Gyökeres, Eberechi Eze is Premier League proven. We have seen him in the Premier League and we know what he's going to perform. Buzibu okasimanyi nti oba ye ana operating nnyo mu 10 kuba ateta ne captain we bati tebevaako sisuubira nti Martin Odegaard ajja mu replacing. He may play more of the left wing, but in terms of number 10, if they're to play as two number 10s, I think Eberechi Eze ages for Vats.
Mbwemo or Madueke?
Mbwemo or Madueke? Brian Mbwemo. I'll go Mbwemo. Brian Mbwemo. Mukambwemo producer musajja amanyi. For that weight, I'm seeing the Jaddoka Joka. I liked Eberechi Eze namuna mpira gwa Liverpool. It was just a fun, the first game. His directness and everything. I was among the people who were against that signing. Namuna wako neenda, but he brings a different dynamics to the Arsenal attack. On the other hand, Brian Mbeumo, the guy is electric. It doesn't surprise me that among the forwards, Manchester United, Beguze, those three, era yakateebayo goal kuba birabala tebanateba naye yatebya, and he's going to score majority of goals. There's a reason why he scored 20 goals last season. For Manchester United era agenda ziteba. So Madueke Mbeumo, I think Mbeumo takes this one.
João Pedro or Ekitike?
João Pedro, Ekitike, 3 goals so far. João Pedro, now this one is a tight one. Now this one is going to go.
It's the interesting one.
It's an interesting one. It's going to go more of my hate for Chelsea. Liverpool sizinaako buzibu bwonna naye João Pedro akoze bulungi, but João Pedro right now acyanzijukiza nnyo. Ojjukira bwe twasaninga Gabriel Jesus okuva mu Man City. Do you remember those his first 10? The guy was on fire. Ate ye omupiira tegwasiimuka busimuzi, just injuries ezamumala. But João Pedro doza akyali kano new term. You know how we have just come into a new term in school. Oyina ssente kantini ogula buli kiraga ye João Pedro. Oyo João Pedro agala tuuka gubule. On the other hand, you go Ekitike. I think here Liverpool got the better deal.
Yeah, Ekitike has shown
Yes.
very good talent.
Yes.
Kakes or Ain't Nori?
Kakes. Ain't Nori. Ate Wolves no refunds. Those are Chiyagamba Man City. Those are no refunds. I think I'm going to go Kakes. Kakes against the Aston game, he played well. But they were mutawanya in the games of Bournemouth and then Newcastle. He suffered with wingers that are a bit pacey. But I think he will manage. He is a solid guy. Ain't Nori. Man City echavuyeyo mu defense. Obuzibu bwa defense ya Man City. Both defenses are a bit shaky, but I feel like Kakes has got more grip than Ain't Nori. Both Premier League proven, but the other guy, Kakes, is more solid. So better deal, Kakes.
With that defense, Man City defense, where do you see Man City this season? Do you think they will do anything about it in January?
Man City, there is one advantage that it has over all the other contenders. Arsenal, Liverpool combined, it is the manager. That the manager has the ability to turn water into wine. Things are not looking good because defense-wise, what John Stones yafunyemuko even bamusendise ne bamuzayo back to Manchester City or England Cup. I think he got a strain or something. So kati bolaba tewali John Stones akanji bamutwala mu Inter Milan. Wow, did the bali balowooza really to dispose of Akanji? So they're even with which centre back? Who's even Gvardiol is injured. So they're running with which centre backs. How is he going to survive without that defense? Even in midfield.
That's my question.
How is he really going to survive? And then Pep Guardiola is a manager who has proven that he has to be in a team with a phenomenal or an explicit player beyond whatever. But Mwalaba Barcelona, Mesoyo, Ngamukute. He's a very good manager, but he needs just a player who turns on that magic and be like, now Katimbikute, I'm the one winning for you games. When it comes to Manchester City for the longest time, Gazani Saba De Bruyne, about David Silva, about Sergio Kun Aguero. To be honest, right now in Manchester City, he does not have that kind of player. Because even the player that we're left with, Rodrigo, he looks like he's going to have a lot of setbacks after we have your ACL. Where I mean, the country Rodri is an exceptional player. Right now, Manchester City don't have an exceptional player. And by exceptional, we know what exceptional is that this, when you see how Sergio Kun was, how Kevin De Bruyne was, how David Silva, the maestro was, right now, now Pep has to go back on the drawing board and get a player of that quality again. And it looked like for the longest time, Manchester City, they're surviving for those kind of players. Their games, for example, is Kevin De Bruyne, match-winning title, charge Gundogan, twala akona video, Aston Villa, last day of the season. Manchester City, bajitwala. I saw that picture. Kevin De Bruyne went down, tied his shoelaces. One pass like this. That means the Pira were Jigana. We saw them in the Brighton game. They were out of ideas. Now they're like, now after we complete our 200 passes and 300 passes, what happens next? In that defense, keeper, I think Donnarumma will improve, of course, them, but that's just how it is. So Manchester City, I just give them the because it is Pep Guardiola, anything can happen. Because of Pep. But squad wise, quality ya gwamuko mutindo gwakendera.